Hello everyone, welcome to Xbox Nation. It is Fletcher here. Thank you for joining me today for the Xbox Developer Direct. Very excited for this one. So we'll cover all the announcements in this video. But thank you everyone for joining. I can see everyone in chat as well. So Stevie, Gaming Guy 2123, Ease Up Gamers, Mohammed, Zara, ZK9 Gaming, Moses, welcome to the chat. Thank you as well for the feedback, obviously, like loving the videos and stuff like that. It really appreciated. It is just me here, so I'm trying to get everything out daily by myself. But yeah, it's been a fantastic time. You'll just have to let me know, obviously, with the stream if the audio is all good and everything like that. For me, I don't live stream a lot. I will be doing more in the future, so let me know if you enjoy stuff like this. But if you haven't done so already, smash the like button on the video and subscribe as well. But it's great to see you all here. But yeah, very excited to see what Xbox are bringing us today. I'm a big fan of Doom, so I can't wait to see Doom the Dark Ages, and obviously Compulsion South of Midnight. I'm really excited for that, especially to see sort of more of a platformer on Xbox, because we don't get many of those these days. I'm still hoping for you Banjo bros out there that we might see Banjo-Kazooie at some point. But Luke's good to see you as well. But thank you everyone joining. And like I said, the live stream will be starting in the next sort of 6 minutes or so. We are seeing images already of what seems to be the game that'll be the surprise IP. I have no idea what it could be. I'm kind of like, in a way, not hoping it's a Souls-like, because I'm not a big Souls fan. You can all disagree with me there. I've tried playing Elden Ring, it's just not for me, but we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, just let me know how the audio is. But yeah, you have to let me know in chat as well what you're sort of hoping to see. I'm kind of hoping for Ninja Gaiden as well, potentially. But I know there's been a few leaks. Maybe we'll get some Game Pass drops as well. It has been rumoured for next month that we might see Crash 4 land onto the service. So hoping we see a bit more of that as well. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a really good stream. I don't actually know how long this actually goes on for, you know. I think it's a good 45 minutes, I reckon. I reckon that was what it was last year, if I believe. I can actually double check that. How much was it last year? Oh, about an hour. Yeah, about 45 minutes to an hour. So hopefully we get some really good announcements out of this. But I'm just looking to... I just can't wait for Doom, in all honesty. I really hope we get a release date, and I hope it's the May that they also said as well. If it comes out in May, I'll be incredibly happy. But I see you guys in your chat as well. So Master BKB, good to see you here. I know we were discussing earlier in the community tab about the whole Dynasty Warriors Origins. I have to say, Dynasty Warriors Origins, if you haven't done so already, excellent game. I put way too many hours into that already. I'm like you, I kind of wish we kind of got to pick our own characters. I like Machao personally. I know Lubu is in your name, so I'm a bit like there. But yeah, Dynasty Warrior Origins is really good. We've got a review. Well, I'm currently doing a review at the moment for Orcs Must Die Death Trap. So that'll be up on the Monday, so about a day before release. So yeah, definitely stay tuned and subscribe to that one when that drops. Got some interesting thoughts on that one. But yeah, it's a good game chat drop, put it that way. So excited to see what you guys think of that when it launches on day one onto the service, which is pretty great. But Dimitri, good to see you as well. Tipman, good to see you as well. Thank you for joining in chat. If you haven't done so already, or feel free to join the chat and like the video if you enjoyed. But yeah, got a lot more stuff coming your way as well. I will be doing sort of the Friday news videos moving forward. So it is the plan, actually, not for this week unfortunately, but for next week. I've just been making sure I get a few bits and pieces sorted, tech wise, transition wise, all of that a bit too much. So definitely some exciting things on the horizon. So we'll see how that goes. Unfortunately, I will say I did not manage to get my hands on Avowed, so I will have to review that one once it comes out into the early access period. So I'll let you know my thoughts on that one as well. But I've got a couple of other secret stuff in the works as well with a few developers, which is pretty awesome. But I just want to say thank you as well for your support as well before we dive into the video today. The support's been crazy over the past year, especially sort of September onwards. It's been, yeah, nuts. It's enabled me to sort of now do this as a sort of full-time career. So thank you so much for the support on it. And yeah, can't wait to see what Xbox brings us in the future. So yeah, Lubu, at least he can be a companion. Machao, yeah, it's a bit of a shame that he can't be. I've been actually going for the is it Wu down with Sun Quan and all of that sort of stuff. going down that path at the moment, and I know I've got to go with Lube and all of that afterwards, but the achievements for Dynasty Warriors Origins are absolutely insane, and no doubt that's going to take a lot of hours, so bit of a grind there. But it's great to see that you have a tattoo as well with it. I've actually recently got a tattoo, so on here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it really on the stream too much, but it's of Assassin's Creed Rogue. Bit of a different one there. I got that only a couple of weeks ago, so still healing, still a bit sore, but you know, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm a massive lover of the Assassin's Creed franchise, so I know there was a bit of skepticism around Shadows, so I'm interested to see what the team have done over there as well at Ubisoft. From the extra videos we've seen since they delayed the game, it does look really, really good, so really interested to see what Shadows does, really. Like I said, I'll go in with skepticism. I know I will have a review out of that one as well. So, yeah, I'm hoping it's good. I liked Valhalla, so I'm hoping Shadows is good. But, you know, we'll wait and see. We don't know what Ubisoft are like these days. But yeah, I can't wait to see sort of what announcements we get today. I'm really interested to see if we get some sort of idea more on Expedition... Claire Obscure Expedition 33, because I know the voice actor who plays one of the main characters did put an eyes emoji over on X today, so it'd be interesting to see if we maybe get some extra dates for a couple of other games. But I know there was some rumours that apparently if you go onto the Xbox dashboard, there are a few other filled out spaces counting up to like about 9 games. So hey, if the rumours are true, we could see more than the 5 that we've been shown already. But hey, Jamie, good to see you. Thank you for joining us on this live stream. Like I said, I don't do these very often, but I will be doing more moving forward. I might do a live stream of Orcs Must Die Death Trap on Monday before the game gets released, just so you can get an idea of stuff. But like I said, moving forward, if you guys like stuff like this, feel free to give me feedback in chat and stuff like that. But what I'll do is I'll just change over the audio and stuff like that now. Let's get up the stream audio. Does my toolbar want to go away? Let's have a look. There we go. Let's put it back to live. And it should be the 4K stream as well, so it's just going to improve pretty well. Let's get it up to... Oh, they say 4K stream and it only goes up to 480. That's great, isn't it? But yeah, just let me know what the audio's like on your end as well. Obviously, want to make sure that it's all good for you guys. But Scott, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for the feedback and everything like that. Obviously, want to make sure the videos are good for you guys. But yeah, let me know what the audio is like as well if you can in the feedback in the chat. But here we go. I'm really, really excited. Joe, exactly. Face reveal. I never put my camera on. I will start putting myself in more videos, the news videos every Friday. I will be put on more camera, and it will be more of a relaxed chat and stuff like that. So, yeah, some exciting things going forward. So thank you for all joining today. But here we go. Excited. Can't wait to see. But thank you. Yeah, thanks for letting me know the audio is good. If you need it turning up at all during the stream or anything like that, just yeah, feel free to drop a message in the chat and I'll get that all sorted. I put it up slightly. Let's do it about there. Here we go. If I just get a Doom release date, that's all I'll be happy with. Everyone's surprised to see me on camera. I am here. I am a person. Definitely, yeah, I have to agree, Sky. Yeah, I'm here for Doom as well. Cannot wait. Wonder if they'll kick off with Doom first of all, or if we'll see something else first. Oh, we're diving straight into the unexpected already. Okay, then. Yeah. Okay, was not expecting it to be Team Ninja, put it that way. Master BKB, I'm going for you.
今日は皆様にジム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。
It's gotta be Ninja Gaiden, doesn't it?
ご覧ください。
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos.
Much louder.
to this
Yep,
day.
no worries.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Let me know if that's good for you guys. Here we go.
No escape.
Sounds good. I'll see if I can... It's only 480. I can't do anything about the quality, unfortunately. That's the Xbox stream for you. This is looking insane. This is nuts. I kind of really don't know how to take this.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
Mate, this is looking insane.
So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしま
I
し
want
た。
to say Master BKB, you
最強の
happy?
忍者となり、容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション、忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として、忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うま
And
で
this,
もなく、
is this
ベ
going
ヨ
to
ネ
be
ット
day
や
one
ニア
Game
オートマ
Pass?
タなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
I'm incredibly happy for
先
you.
ほどご覧いただいた映像の中でリュウハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。
I need to revisit him. It's honestly, it's been years.
リュウハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
The Ninja Gaiden collection's on Game Pass, so it's definitely worthwhile jumping into before this drops.
荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒龍がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。
Looking insane, honestly.
今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒龍を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
For me, I just love hack and slash love, so for me,
これま
this
で
is just
忍
like
者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきた
great.
ダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、魔族や ヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、環境全体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。
Looking really, really good. Yeah, well, I'm actually surprised they started with this overtheme, to be honest. I thought this would be like the one last thing.
リングやシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを
Really
駆
great to
使して
see,
乗り越えて
honestly.
いくことになります。レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にも様々なシチュエーションやチャレンジ、隠されたアイテムなどを用意しており、ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
Do you reckon it's going to be this year? I'm really hoping it's this
新しい主
year.
人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者外伝シリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインして
Exactly.
います。
I want Doom Guy as well.
そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは、荒れ果てた東京の治安維持
To
組
be
織
fair,
であ
I'm
り、
still shocked that we're
黒竜
seeing
の
Team
封印
Ninja
を
here, to
守
be
る
honest.
竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、
Such an underrated
そして
developer,
もち
really
ろ
are.
んシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードを
Lovely
さらに
bit
加
of parry
速させ目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
I mean, look at that.
さらにヤクモが使える新要素
Insanity.
結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によって、これまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの
It's
忍
just
者ガイデ
everything
ン
you
には
want
ない
from a Ninja Gaiden
広範
game,
囲
like,
かつ
honestly.
一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における比率きも健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな
Yes,
戦闘を味
seriously
わうことがで
underrated
き
dev.
ます。
It's great to see Platinum as well. I just don't want another Scalebound situation. But no, the fact that Ninja and like Team Ninja and Platinum Games are working together is phenomenal. You just know the combat is going to be 10 out of 10.
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、
So Callie,
その中でも
favorite game? That's a really hard question.
感じていただけると思います。
I have a few, to be fair. I can never really pinpoint it to one. I'm a really big lover of the Assassin's Creed series. Like, I loved Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻
But
略の
like,
深みや
I love like, even though it's PlayStation exclusive, I love Resistance as well.
抑
Really
揚
love
ある
that
スピー
game.
ディーな攻防などは
Special
も
place
ち
in
ろ
my
ん
childhood
ヤク
for
モで
that
も
one.
健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサ
Honestly,
は
like I've got, I
それ
can't
ぞ
really
れが
pick
かな
one.
り異なる個性的
I
な
love
遊び
Recall.
心地になっていますので、
Recall is really high
様
on my
々な
list as
戦
well.
闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。
See, I didn't do a review of Rise of the Ronin just because obviously it's only on
そして
PlayStation.
竜
So
ハヤブサの双方で
if we ever see it on Xbox, then I will do a review like I did with
シ
Ken
リ
and
ー
Bridge
ズ
of
おなじみ
Spirits.
のアクションも駆使しつつ、新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者外伝にご期待ください。忍者外伝シリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承、
looking
さら
so
に
good
我
of
々
it.
プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者外伝を触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、
Oh,
忍
what's
者
my
外伝を
least
初めて
favorite
プレイする
game?
方でも
Oh,
存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ち
that's
く
a
ださ
really
い。
good question. I
長
have
年にわた
played
って
some
プラチナゲームズ
stinkers.
さんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の
I
開
did
発
play
を
one
進めてきました
recently.
が、ついに発表することができて非常に
And
嬉しく思います。
I
2025年秋に
really
本作を皆
disliked
様
it.
にお届けできるのを
See if I
楽
can
しみ
bring
に
it
して
up
い
on my
ます。
profile.
続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Where is it? sit in my achievement bit.
さて
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping as well, Jamie, that we get some more sort of third-person stuff, but that's why I'm kind of hopeful for South of Midnight, just because like we don't see a lot of third-person games on Xbox, and it'd be good to see just an extra sort of genre. I know obviously FPS games 10 out of 10, RPGs 10 out of 10 on Xbox. It'd be great to see some more third-person games though. That's why I'm hopeful for Gears coming out this year and a few others as well. Where is it? Oh, so a game I really disliked was a game called Leap, which is on Xbox at the moment. Honestly, like, no, don't buy it. There's no players, it's online only, and the gunplay's rubbish, and it's all AI generated. Don't play it. That's probably my worst one. I love that, too many edges. See, this is insane. There you go. Another one.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox 360で発売し、バイオレンスな表現と
Yeah, exactly. I haven't played Minecraft in ages, honestly.
本作忍者ガイデン2ブラックでは
I appreciate the people that like it. Exactly. Huge W.
忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜はやぶさに加え、あやね、もみじ、レイチェルも
So it was like I want to revisit these games.
そして本作は本日コンソール、PC そして
Oh, there you
Xbox
go.
ゲームパスで
Surprise game price
すぐに
drop.
発売となります。
Massive
忍者ガイデンシリー
W.
ズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、
Was not
本日忍者
expecting
ガイデンを
that.
知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ
Huge
本作をお
W.
楽しみください。
Ninja Gaiden 2 on Game Pass today.
今年は
All
チーム
remade.
忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
I tell you what, with Game Pass, we are eating good this year. Oh, and there we go. It will be coming to Game Pass as well, Ninja Gaiden 4. 10 out of 10. There we go. Yeah, I want Doom as well. Don't get me wrong, love Doom. So I'm really hoping I reckon that'll be the last though, unfortunately. But I'm really excited for South of Midnight. It genuinely just looks really, really intriguing.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own.
It just
From
looks
the
really
magical
good.
noir of contrast to the alternate history.
You have to let me know your thoughts on that sort of like
inspiration from the landscape to shape
juddery
mood,
sort of
drama, and
aesthetic,
intrigue.
like the stop motion, isn't it?
For South of
I know
Midnight,
some people
our
are turned off
third-person
by it.
action adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
See, to me, that creature design looks awesome.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything? Mama.
Oh yeah,
this
if
ain't
you're a
my
new
first
Xbox
hurricane.
guy,
I know
you're
what to do.
definitely
As long
eating
as
good
you
this
can
year.
get some flashlights and batteries. Oh, shit, we got 5
I envy all of you
minutes.
people
Let's
who have
go.
just bought an Xbox Series X this generation, because there's such a back catalogue as well, which awesome games, and just new stuff coming out. The investment they're putting in is incredible.
You want to bring this up right now?
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but disastrous events will push her into a darkly magical world where
This genuinely
she'll
looks
learn
so
who she
interesting.
really is, and how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers can see the fabric binding our worlds, connecting people, nature, and echoes of the past.
Keep those hands to yourself.
Hazel can perceive both the
This looks so
mystical
interesting.
strands and stigmas in the world.
Playing via
Through
1,
her
2, and
newfound
3.
power,
Oh,
she
fair play.
removes these stigmas
I
and
can't do
melds the
horror. So
afflicted creatures
you're,
she encounters.
you're braver than me. I know they're
As
good
Hazel
games,
discovers
but I
her
will
power,
not play
the
them for that
world
reason.
gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new.
Oh, PC and Xbox Game Pass combo. That's definitely a good way to go about it. I have to say, I've got the PC for the editing usually, but I use it for like Age of Empires and stuff. Love it. Great combo.
Around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds,
I like the
Hazel will
traversal aspects,
master
looks really, really
new
good.
weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in combat.
See, these enemies
until
look
she
really, really
unravels
cool.
them, destroying
They've done
them
really
in the
good on the
process.
enemy design.
Each Aint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn.
Oh yeah,
and adapt
definitely
to.
cheaper to get the Series
For
S
example,
over
the
at
slot
PS5.
burrows on the ground
I've got
can
the
unleash devastating
saying
strikes
that
from
I've
afar,
got the little guy here.
while the Ravager closes the distance
Definitely worthwhile
with
getting.
chilling speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks.
Scott, glad that you watched my latest video and enjoyed it as well. Yeah, like I said, I love doing the sales videos, just highlighting some extra bits you guys may not see on the store.
Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that
Yeah,
give
Zach,
you a
to be fair,
advantage
I'm
during
quite looking forward to this one. I know it
Timing
has a bit
is
of,
everything.
like, obviously, controversy
For
around it and
distant
stuff like
enemies
that,
close
which
to
is
start melee
understandable.
combos,
Depends on your stance.
put them
I'm
back
not
to
commenting
interrupt
on
and stun their
any of that area. I'll play a game
Then,
for what it
press
is,
the
and I'll give a
advantage
review
with
on it, an
follow-up
honest
strikes.
review of how I feel about it. But
Spells
yeah, for me,
interact
I'm looking
uniquely
forward to this
with
one
each
because I
enemy
feel we
type,
need more 3D
creating dynamic
platformers like
combat
this on
scenarios.
Xbox, and sort of seeing this sort
Especially
of
when
combat
facing
aspect and the
multiple types
macabre
of
aspect. I'm
opponents
quite
at the
more
same
interested in it than I was before.
Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free
But
of their
Vaxin,
clutch.
you did miss Ninja
Which has the added
Gaiden
benefit
2
of providing
Black
elbows
is also
and
on Game
reducing
Pass
ability
today. It
cooldowns.
dropped on Game Pass as a
If
shadow
you play
drop.
the combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities.
Yeah,
and
Sniper
you'll have
Elite
to
Resistance
decide
would be really,
which
really good.
areas to prioritize.
I know
The
that
upgrades will change how you
I
approach combat,
love Sniper Elite
like
5 as well, so I'm really
enhancing
looking forward to
area defense
Elite. Sorry,
Refining
Resistance.
push and pull skills
I've been
to
trying to see if I can get a
precision
review
and make
code of
the
that one,
kill
but
more rewarding.
we'll have to wait and see.
The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look
See,
around?
I am liking the
You can
combat in
see
this. It looks a
every
lot
place
more
old
improved than what we saw
Molly and more,
at the
down
Xbox
to
show
the
back in
low,
June
low
last year.
price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their
Oh,
own
Throne and
Southern
Liberty.
Gothic
I'm glad
history.
you like that one,
You'll
Zach.
gradually
It's been
uncover
one
the
that I've wanted to
backstories of
dive
these
into,
beings,
just haven't had a
once
chance
human
yet.
or animal,
I've
were
still got to finish
transformed
off
by
Indiana
tragedy.
Jones myself.
Their
Like,
secrets
it's just
waiting to be
finding the
discovered.
time.
As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
See, this is really giving me sort of like, if you've ever played it or haven't played it yet, I highly recommend it. Banishers Ghost of New Eden, really good game. Those sort of echo bit reminds me of that quite a lot. But Jamie, yeah, if you like third-person games like Last of Us or God of War, definitely check out Banishers Ghost of New Eden.
Mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity.
See, these boss fights look incredible.
As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom,
I'm really liking the boss design.
Each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead
yeah,
to
Ninja Gaiden Black, sort of seeing that. Look at day one into Game Pass. Just where?
The South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel,
that's the BKB. Yeah, that's gonna be you sorted. No more Dynasty Warriors Origins for you anymore.
From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore
we can
of the
hope for Red
American
Dead
Deep
Redemption
South
3.
our world.
I still can't believe we've seen no second trailer for GTA 6 yet.
Environmental storytelling, like our bottle
Well, we get it
trees
this year.
and blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The way to the past
See,
emerges
I'd be
in
interested
central
in
themes,
Division
which
3.
you can
I know
see
that
through old
Heartland was
abandoned buildings
cancelled,
and
which is
businesses struggling to
just
survive.
irritating. So I'll be interested to see
As
if
you
we
explore,
get
you'll
any
meet
more in the
locals who
future.
stay behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation.
See,
which
this
allows
is
our
stop
team to bring a
animation I'm
distinct
not too sure
personality and
of.
tone
Like,
into every prop and character.
I don't mind it too much, but I know it's going to be
Because
so
this folklore is
divisive.
open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
Really interesting environments, though.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We are lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
April 8th, there we go. Damn, first part straight, and then if Doom's in May as well. I'm just saying, this year, 2025, looking really, really good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the game, yeah, it's a weird one. Like, it gives that 30 FPS aesthetic, but it's so odd. I'm hoping, like, it gives it for people who don't like the stop motion and the ability to turn it off, but we'll have to wait and see how it plans out at the end of the day. Now, this is one game I am extremely hyped for.
Bonjour, everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive, and welcome to our
This game looks absolutely stunning. I've delved deeper into it.
We are a small
and it
studio
just, yeah.
based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition.
The fact it's their first game as well is just insanity.
It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved.
Yeah, exactly, Jamie. Yeah, so when I was younger, I actually started with the PS2 before I had the original Xbox, and I transitioned across.
I knew I needed help to realize my dream.
I think I sort of mainly delved more into Xbox during the Xbox One era.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away.
So I had time to catch up on as well.
Trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version.
I know, yeah, Scar, I can't wait for this as well. Like, I'm really hoping we get a date today. They did say spring, so I'm kind of hoping we see maybe like a March, April release. But I know spring's usually like April to July in their calendar. It's so weird.
and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love.
I reckon this could...
And the world
I'll put my hands up. I reckon this could be a Game of the Year shout for this year.
And immersive. We founded Central Interactive.
I think you'll shock everyone this one.
A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something
definitely
great.
A genre we don't see much of anymore, but I really hope it makes a comeback because turn-based RPGs are incredible.
This too is your legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress.
I don't blame you, Jamie. Yeah, to be fair, I picked up PS5 this gen. I sold it after about a year because there was just nothing I wanted to play on it.
Every year that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners. We honor
so
your
Jake Smith,
dedication.
it was Ninja Gaiden 4. It's been published by Xbox Game Studios and also Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. It's also being published by Xbox and it's available on Game Pass today.
And conflicts arise because they have
as a
different
Game Pass Day 1
perspectives
drop.
on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while
I
struggling
really do
with
think like
loss and grief.
this game will
And
blow
it's
people
rooted in
away.
the characters' relationships.
I'm
both
really
to each
hoping I'll get my
other
hands on
and
a
to
review key.
themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this,
Visually
how
insane.
does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and
Just looks
perspectives.
so good. Like the
Sam and
story,
Monet
it just
are
looks
deeply
like it'll be
invested in
great.
the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
You just have to let me know down below, like out of 10, how excited you are for this game.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my
Yeah, I have
dad
to do
and I
revacs
used
in.
to
Yeah,
do.
Advanced Warfighter is
And
definitely
Mael,
the best Ghost
who cares
Recon.
more
The amount of
about
time I played on
reliving her
multiplayer on
life,
that game
not
is
just living
insane.
longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monaco.
Yeah, I agree, Sky. Yeah,
who is a
it
friendly
genuinely
but
looks
kinda
beautiful.
bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many
I was not
expeditions come and
expecting that.
go. He is a Gestrol, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monaco and many other Gestrols across the game.
Bonjour.
And of course, there is Eskier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Eskier is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world.
That's so... Oh.
And if you bring him back his special stones,
That's
you can
definitely a
unlock
different
abilities for
aspect.
him
It's
to
kind of
access
like
new
a
areas of the world and
top-down
find
visual
exciting
style open
secrets.
map. That's really, really interesting.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
Definitely, like, very intriguing
In
game.
addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction. which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
See, turn-based is so
During
slept
enemy turns,
on.
you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time.
Because I can go so much deeper into combat with it.
But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character.
Oh, fine. Yeah, that's good then. Look, visually, like...
We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
It's great seeing so much depth as well.
Each character has a unique mechanic. Melee switches between stances, which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects,
wow.
which in our game I have called Lumina.
Quite a few passive effects then.
Every character has more than 20 unique skills in their skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Definitely gives a ton of replayability.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique. Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrals are like. The Gestral Village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Gestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy.
Yeah, Carly, I'd
from danger,
love to see that as well going on Xbox at some
in
point.
case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Yeah, Scott, I don't blame you either with yeah, like I said, I got rid of it just solely because nothing I wanted to play, and the fact that Game Pass just gives me so much these days is unreal.
Take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days.
I just love the sort of
3D and navigable world map.
Sort of
we've got a world
dive into French Belle Epoch sort of
a real
era.
challenge
Like,
to create,
it's just
both
so interesting.
artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around. We're super
I was
happy with the
never
result,
expecting that sort of
as there's a lot
movement
side
and
paths
stuff and world map
entire
view.
hidden
That's so
levels.
weird.
If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game.
Scott, exactly. That is a very, very good way of putting it. Yeah, definitely reminds me of Legend of the Group.
We're delighted to announce that
Go on,
Expedition 33 launches on April 24th.
There we go.
Xbox Series X and S, and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game and follow us for more info.
Incredible.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team.
Well, the start of the year is stacked.
We can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre.
I tell you what, if we get
everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow
if we get Doom in May, this first half of the year is just stacked.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Like, I know the first 6 months was already stacked, so like, if we get Doom as well, that means we're getting Avowed, South of Midnight, Expedition 33, Doom the Dark Ages, and then other stuff like Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. Like, first 6 months, insane. Come on. It's what we all want.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped
Bethesda
define
team.
and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom the Dark Ages.
Exactly, time to rip and tear. Me.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Everyone's waiting for this one.
Starting with the combat.
Yes. Give me
in Doom Eternal,
more
you
insane
felt like
weapons, please.
In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
It looks so good.
And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games.
And you just see the Titans fighting about
nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the shield saw. Block.
Oh no, it's gone.
Throw. Parry. Deflect.
Yeah.
All
I want the shield right now.
It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot.
And then
Doom the Dark Ages
is everything.
Stand and fight.
Okay, yeah, finish is even more insane this time.
To go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet. Or even a Doom spiked mace.
What?
That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome. And you can
I'm loving this new direction, just straight into fighting.
Completely in the player's
no
control,
more running, dodging, just straight in.
In and out as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet.
Okay, go on.
The trigger.
Yeah, of course it's the trigger.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
What? This looks insane. Scott, I have to agree. Like,
ancient, brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale.
I just love seeing that skull gun. They've really gone over the top with this, and I love it.
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see how these medieval mechanics synergize with the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop.
This is what we all want. I'm loving it. Just the fact that it's just straight in. No more dodging, it's just in. Direct. Oh, got a teleportation bit with that. I'm loving this shield. This addition of a shield is incredible. And it's just even more gory.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer.
Random call through.
We finally have for you. You've been waiting for 2 games now.
Yeah, definitely a bloody beauty. 10 out of 10.
30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death.
How can you not want this?
And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting.
They've taken Doom Eternal and just gone off of the scale now.
They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Yeah, Callie agreed. It looks like a fever dream, doesn't it?
As cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond.
Okay, the world's just looking more impressive as well.
Unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and
I like that it's still got a bit of the exploration, but it's not as over the top by the looks of it.
Or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit.
That is crazy.
Any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space.
So it depends what you're going to main now. Are you going to have a mace?
And dungeon-like mines in
I can use the
search of
flail.
Vital resources.
Wait, they brought in swimming.
You control the pace of the game.
No,
Where
no,
you
no,
go,
no, 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 no.
Who you fight.
What are these worlds?
And the objectives you pursue.
See, yeah, I take a Rage 3 as well. I don't know when we'll see one for a few years yet, but that would be good as well.
Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh, this soundtrack as well.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move. providing you with
the soundtrack is just 10 out of 10.
With guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players.
I just lost the words.
Access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Phenomenal. Just give us a date. Let's say it's May.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
Indeed,
the
you
hope
have.
With all this, the goal is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases...
May. Yeah, May. Insane. Not even long to go. There we go. Stacked. Game Pass is letting us eat good. Incredible. What a show to round off. Crazy. Well, that was definitely a way to go about it, guys, I have to say. What a show. You have to let me know sort of like how you rate that from like 10 being great, 1 being absolutely dreadful, how you'd rate that sort of direct. I have to say sort of this first 6 months of this year are absolutely stacked, especially if you have Game Pass. Insane. The fact that all of them except for Ninja Gaiden 4, that'll come obviously later in the year, but everything else is coming out in the next, before June is just insane. And the fact we've got Shadow Drop and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black as well is just, yeah. I have to say I'd give this show a good solid like sort of 9 out of 10 for me. I think it was just great, and I can't wait for the when we get the new show as well coming in June. That's gonna, I reckon that last half of the year is gonna be insane as well. But the fact that this is all coming in the first 6 months, incredible. We're eating good. But that's it, guys. Yeah, so I'll wrap this all up in a video. I'll make sure I get that one out for you guys tomorrow. Got a few extra bits on the way, as I said before. But if you enjoyed this live stream, yeah, just drop a like down below. Make sure you're subscribed as well. I'll be doing more live streams like this. As I mentioned, be wrapping up stuff in news videos every Friday as well. But yes, we are definitely eating good in the first 6 months of Game Pass. It's insane. 2025 is definitely a year to watch for Xbox, and I knew that from the first instance. So yeah, just insane, really. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining me today on that one. Like I said, I'll do a wrap-up video, which will be live tomorrow on that one. I've got a few other bits as well I want to cover, because there's a few extra games which have been announced for Xbox. A few indie developers and a couple of AAA developers have announced stuff, so I'll cover that in the video as well as this sort of stuff. So, but thank you for joining me today as well. Yeah, if you haven't already, remember, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys all in the next video sometime soon. Catch you in a bit, everyone.
Can't turn around. You've been taking every part of me. Now you know where to be found. You got me confused.